So Cradle of Filth have just released their 14th studio album, The Screaming of the Valkyries. And right off the bat, the artwork, very impressive. I love it. Bit creepy, gothic, but also artistic. Drew me straight in and I thought this is going to be a banger of an album. And is it? Well, let's find out. So, I am a Cradle of Filth fan. I love Cradle of Filth. They got me into extreme music. That is correct. I would not like death metal. I would not like black metal. I would not like all these other extreme genres without this band right here. So a lot of respect, a lot of love for them. I enjoy every album they've done. I have some favourites and least favourites. I do enjoy the Cheese of Pornography. I think that's a fantastic, fun album. Some people don't and they start screaming, but hey-ho. Opinions, you know? I love the latest work. The latest couple of albums have been very mature. The songwriting has improved. It's elevated. Way more technical. And I feel like on Screaming for the Valkyries, it's kind of gone the same way as the last couple of albums. Very technical, very interesting and heavy. A lot of the newer albums are very heavy compared to the earlier stuff. The earlier stuff's a bit more on the gothic and black metal side. This is more heavy, especially in the drums. The drum work on this album is fantastic. At some parts, I thought I was listening to a Nile album. That is how crazy the drums are. In fact, I'll go so far as to say the drum work on this album is the best drum work in any Cradle of Filth album, period. And the guitar work is juicy too, but the drums, ooh, you can tell from the very first song. As soon as you hit play on it, it's like, and you're just like, holy, what, is this the same band? This is insane. But we're rambling, I'm getting off point. Let's talk about the album, The Screaming of the Valkyries. So overall, as a package, it does follow the same trajectory as the last couple of albums, but I feel like this one utilises female vocals a lot more than the last couple. It's got more of a gothic edge, and it's a bit more fun, I'd say. Some people might not like that. Some people might not like the return to like the nymphetamine pornography kind of style in some of these songs, but they do it in a way where it isn't complete cheesy. It's still gothic and interesting and intricate and almost progressive at times. They do it in a good way. But let's go track through track, starting with We Love to Live Deliciously. We like to live deliciously. So the album kicks off with To Live Deliciously, which is my least favourite song on the whole album. I know, the first song is my least favourite. Cradle has done this before. Shat Out of Hell. I wasn't big into that. But this is similar. I think the song's fine. I think the drum work's great. The instrumentals are great. But it's just that chorus, you know? Like to live deliciously. It feels like very camp. That's what I'm going to say. I know I'm starting off this review on the first song on a downer, but it is my least favourite. But the rest of the songs, I think, are pretty damn juicy. It's just his first song, so if you're like me, you listen to it and you're like, what is this? I mean, the music around it is good. It's just that chorus, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. Moving on to the next song, Demagoguery. Things pick up. This is more of a standard affair kind of song for Cradle, just like the last couple of albums. It could just fit in nicely with any of them. Heavy, interesting, fun, not, we like to live delish. Doesn't have anything of that nature in the song, just a solid, great Cradle song. But after this song, the album goes nuts and I love it. So, first song, I'm a bit iffy on. Second song's pretty solid, but then it's just crazy because the Trinity of Shadows is where things ramp up for me, because this is that fun. This is that pornography edge, like Under Huntress Moon and stuff, just seeping in there, and it has like this kind of almost Iron Maiden-like melodies within, and the singing throughout this one is bloody catchy. It's an earworm of a song. I love the chanting. It's one of my favourite songs. Trinity of Shadows, such a great song. And then it goes into Non Omnis Moria, which is almost like a ballad, but it's a heavy ballad, and then it's so kind of beautiful, this kind of quite heavy ballad. I've not really heard a song like this from Cradle in a long time. Not really heard a song like this in a long time, and again, it's just really beautiful, fantastic, heavy, doesn't skimp on the heaviness even though it's a ballad, and it elevates the album. Next, White Hellebore, which is one of the singles, and this has been stuck in my head for ages. This song has been stuck in my head. This is a catchy-ass song. No wonder they used it for a single. Much better than to live deliciously. Hellebore. So fun, catchy. Danny's singing is fantastic. Love the female vocals in the chorus on this one as well. Great stuff. Next up is You Are My Nautilus, and this is where things go off the rails. This song is the best on the album, and it's mind-blowing. I was listening to this song, and I was just thinking, okay, first 3 minutes or whatever, I'm like, I'm getting into this, it's quite heavy, it's catchy, it's fun, and then it stops, it slows down. Then it picks up, goes faster, and then there's like guitar solos everywhere, and different time signature changes, and all this stuff happening. I'm like, are they just gone prog? What is going on? And the fact that it's got like this nautical theme in it, I love my Ahab and stuff like that. I love it. I love this song to pieces, so unique for them, such a fresh take on a song for Cradle. I've not heard anything like this from them on any other album. This is unique. And it's easily the highlight of the album. You're My Nautilus. And it even has a catchy chorus as well. So, love this song. Next up is Malignant Perfection, another single. Really like this song. Love the spooky Halloween-like vibes when he's singing like on Hallows Eve. Just so cool. And the keyboards coming in, adding to the atmosphere, feeling like you are, in Halloween. You're in Halloween Town. Ready to kidnap Santa Claus? I love it. Such a great single. Got me hyped for the album way back when it came out. Perfect. Next up is Exsanguine Draculae. Fun, catchy. It's quite a long song, but it does its part well, and it reminds me of like Nosferatu. It reminds me of vampires, obviously, because it's talking about Dracula. And sanguine, just blood. Very poetic, very gothic, very interesting, and very good. And then it ends with When Misery Was a Stranger, which again is a fantastic closer, beautiful guitar, great screaming, and that is the album as a whole. Very short, very concise, doesn't overstay its welcome. No songs are ridiculously long. I think the longest one, what is it, like 7 minutes 40? No stupidly long songs. It's like a nice package. The only criticism that I'd say was I'm not a big fan of the first song, but I love the whole gothic atmosphere of the whole album. It's a bit more mellow than the last couple, I would say. It's not quite as heavy as the last couple of albums, but I think the songwriting is fantastic. I think the playing is great, and Danny sounds great. Also, there's not a lot of high-pitched screams. There's not a lot of Danny's famous shrieks throughout this album. He does it, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit more subdued. So it's kind of almost a calmer album, but I still think it's great. So where does this stack up in the rest of the catalogue? Well, it's hard to say for now, it's only just come out. I prefer the last album, I will say that. Existence is Futile. I think that's got just hit after hit, but this one does more interesting things with the songs, like Non Omnis Moria and You're My Nautilus, way more interesting. But song from song, I like Existence is Futile more, and Hammer of the Witches is going to be hard to beat. That's a bloody fantastic album. So it's probably on par with Cryptorania for me. So what did you think of this album? The Screaming of the Valkyries by Cradle of Filth. Did you like it like me? Did you think it was a bit too mellow? Did you like to live deliciously? It's growing on me, but it's still my least favourite on the album. Let me know down below, and I will be coming up with a Drook album review as well for you guys soon. So keep tuned for that. Hopefully you had fun with this review, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.